Salut tout le monde, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so on today's video, I'm going to show you my routine. One of you had asked a question about like how to get your makeup to last a long time. So on today's video, I'm going to show you my routine step by step on how I get my makeup to last me a very long time all day, usually like over 12 hours because I don't wear makeup every day, but when I do, it's for the entire day. I usually have to fix my laugh lines, but other than that, the rest of this, I don't ever touch it. So I am going to show you exactly what I do to achieve that. Without further ado, let's go. First, I prime my face. I have been using this one. I'm gonna show you what I use, but no wisecracks about my nails, okay? I know I need to get them done. I have an appointment, it's coming up, but they're like a hot mess right now. It's cracked. One of them is broken, and then they're like literally out the door, so don't judge me. And then I'm probably ashy, so just leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone. But I used to use this one. I used to use that one. I'm out of it. So now I had picked up this one from, I believe it was from Ulta. I hadn't used it because I actually like a cream, whatchamacallit, primer. This is a spray one, so I've been using this one. So I prime my face. Now after my primer, I will go in. I'm using the Fenty Beauty. Showed me this before in Honey situation. So I will go in with that Fenty Beauty. Get a fluffy brush, any fluffy brush of your choice. I will go in and I will set that. I will set my little primer situation while it's still damp. I will apply that like so, okay? I'm gonna leave this open because we're gonna use it again. After we do that, now this is optional, you don't have to, but I like to use a tinted moisturizer. You absolutely don't have to. You can just go in next with your concealer, but you don't have to do that. But I like to do that. I like to use a tinted moisturizer. I use the Fit Me and number 368. Number 368. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. So I'll go in with that, using my beauty blender this time. And so next, I'm going back in with this loose powder. I told you you're gonna be using this. You're gonna basically set this all the way through your foundation. So back in with that. Moving on to concealer. So now I conceal. And I'm gonna use Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 440, okay? So I go in usually just around my mouth area. Again, I'm going to link everything in the description below in case you guys want to check them out. So this is another step you don't have to do. You can go in with your loose powder to set that. So you don't have to technically use that, but I like to use this. I'm old, I have pores, so I like to use this CoverGirl Simply Ageless Instant Wrinkle Blurring Pressed Powder. So yeah, so I'm gonna go in with that. It's not my shade, but I'm gonna go in after with my foundation, so don't worry about that. But it's literally very, a couple of shades darker than I am. So I put it around here to help with my wrinkle. Now look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. So I do all of this and I am finally ready for foundation. I know it's a lot of steps, but this is the only one time you have to do it. Unless you're a laugher like me, then you have laugh lines everywhere. But yeah, for foundation, I use a Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. It has SPF 15 in the shade Almond 7. I have been using Bobbi Brown forever now, and we're best friends. I don't know if you can see that, but that is in the shade Almond 7. Okay, and I'm getting a peach fuzz. I need to get like You need to get some dermaplaning done because your girl is getting a beard. And that is not cute. Okay, that's done. So now we shape our face. We conceal, we highlight and contour. So for highlighter, I'm using concealer to highlight. I'm using Makeup Forever, the Matte Skin Velvet 24 Hours and the shade 5.2 right here. I got this from Sephora. So now we contour. I contour with Makeup by Mario in the shade Dark Deep. That's why I contour with. Try to elevate the cheek of the bone. What? My stuff is not going up. Oh, okay, there we go. So I'm going all the way up here because I'm trying to like chisel the face, right? So I'm going all the way up here. Okay, so now we set everything. For my setting powder, I'm using, again, Bobbi Brown. I'm using Bobbi Brown in the color Soft Honey. It's this Sheer Finish Press Powder. Bobbi Brown in the color Soft Honey. That's what I use to set my stuff. So now I'm going to bake, and to bake again, I go back in with my Fenty Beauty loose powder and number Honey 05. Okay, so now we brush off the extra stuff and finish up the face. Okay, so now that I've done that, we spray. So I'm using your Skin But Better setting spray with Skin Loving by It Cosmetics, and it has hyaluronic acid, coconut water, aloe vera extract. So this is what I'm using. I've been using this for a minute. It smells so good and your makeup does not go anywhere. Okay, so this is it. I'm wearing a hat because my wig is not wigging. It just did not want to wig today, so I'm hatting it up. But I hope you can see this is the final look. This is gonna stay the entire day. It's not gonna go anywhere. The only place, like I said, I may have to retouch. Oh my gosh, my wig is not wigging at all today. It's just not working with me. But the only place I may have to retouch is retouch is around my lips, like around my laugh lines. But other than that, this is going to stay the rest of the day. But yeah, that's it. That is it. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you like my content, please hit your subscribe button and your notification bell so that you always know when I upload. Again, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next one. But until then, I hope to see you in the comment section. Bye.